a misty morning here in Connecticut. A lot of COVID-19 EIDL borrowers got their initial loan in the very final days of the program in April and May of 2022. 30 months later, those loans are entering their repayment period because their 30-month deferment has ended. Deferment meant you didn't have to make payments. You could if you wanted to, but you didn't have to. It also meant that interest accrued during the 30 months. So even if you weren't making payments, the interest started accruing literally on the day when you electronically signed the loan agreement with the SBA. So now we have a huge tranche of business owners entering repayment. We have all the resources you need to be successful with understanding and avoiding mistakes with this dysfunctional SBA process of repayments. Click on the link in the description for our EIDL Resource Hub and come on in out of the fog. We have answered this question many times before. I'll answer it again because their 30-month deferment period is over. What about all that interest that's been accruing for the last 30 months when I didn't make any payments? Do I owe that? Yes, you owe it. It's a loan. And basically what SBA has said in rather vague, ambiguous language is that they're going to take the interest from the 30-month deferment period and pop it on to the end of this loan, which is, 30 years down the line.
We're already getting questions from folks. How do I make my payments? So you go to lending.sba.gov, you create a profile. You're going to do that profile with your social security number of the owner of the business. That will create the portal profile, and you'll be able to see your EIDL loan and your PPP loans if you got those, and set up your payments. We recommend do not use auto pay. Use one-time payments only. Schedule your payment 14 days in advance of the due date.
If you received your COVID-19 EIDL, the original loan, April or May of 2022, your 30-month deferment period is over as of October, November 2024, and you're entering repayment period, but also you're entering restriction period. Actually, you've been in restriction period all along and you didn't even know it. And the point is, as per the loan agreement you signed, anything you need to do with your business, just basic functions, selling assets, getting a loan from a bank and has to subordinate, bringing in equity investors, a partner leaving the business, change of ownership, change of address, you need to interact with the SBA because it's required under the terms of the loan agreement. Our EIDL Resource Hub gives you all the information and guidance and step-by-step instructions you need to be successful with this program. If you do not have your SBA loan number, because when you got the COVID-19 EIDL, you did not download the loan agreement, you can find that one of two ways. Create a profile at lending.sba.gov. You'll need the social security number of the primary owner of the business who was on the application to create the profile, which also allows you to manage your repayment of the loan. And you will see all of the SBA loans you received during the pandemic, the EIDL, PPP loans, if you got those, and click on your EIDL, you'll see the loan number there. You can also call COVID-19 EIDL Servicing Center 833-853-5638. And again, the primary owner on the application has to be on the phone, provide social security number, other identifying information. SBA will give you the loan number. More information, go to our EIDL Resource Hub. We're here to support you.
On the first Wednesday of every month, we do a live Q&A at 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern time. So we've done a lot of videos, either by myself or Linda by herself or the two of us together. We've done live broadcasts and everything. We recently had to buy a weed whacker for our property, and we went to see our friend who has a, distribution type place, and we bought a weed whacker. And he said, I still watch your videos. He said, they're great. Like when it's 2 a.m. and I can't sleep.